YouTube? Doug here, TWT Bulls. There's Winston and his Aunt Peony. This video is all about little Winston, our Gaston's son. You've seen his aunt, you've seen his sister Bugaboo, you've seen his dad Gaston. He has some of my absolute favorite bloodlines. We're gonna keep a bunch of Winston pups for our program, but I'm telling you guys, this little dude is just so fire. Let's get in and see some of his puppies. Alright guys, we're at my sister-in-law Jana's house. You guys know Frida. Frida's so special because her dad was imported as an adult from Hungary. Really compact and muscular Hungarian show lines, just awesome Frenchie. So to have Frida in the program and then breed her to Winston, who we handpicked Winston based on his grandfather, his granddad, his dad Gaston, just such mini show lines. So Winston times Frida, we've been really planning this forever. So this is the female. Look at this little girl. This is not the female. Oh no, okay, we're gonna start with the girl. Wrong one. They look alike. These are true little minis, I tell you. 2.5-week-old minis. So this is a little girl. She's going down to Texas. Big shout out to the family in Texas. They have a Diego and Paloma son, and they're picking up this little female. And I tell you guys, when you get to see, you research the mom so much and obtained her with her bloodlines, and then you research the dad so much and obtained him with his bloodlines and put them together, and to see the results is just so rewarding. So that's the little girl who's going to Texas. Ooh, and now let's show the boy who's spoken for. Someone locked him in real early. We call him Guapo. Is that what they're naming him, Guapo? You can see he's the solid blue. He'll probably have the tan points come in, that full face rope. So it's like, part of being a breeder is you have to educate people on your style and your vision. And our vision is really the size, the build, the structure. Like, we truly don't care the color. We're not breeding to produce a certain color or to add colors. I feel like when people hit me up saying, I want to pup this color or that color, they're different than me. I'm about the size and the build. And this little dude is just so fire. I know the family getting him is going to be thrilled. So there's Guapo at 2.5 weeks old, super fire boy. Now let me show you the boy I'm keeping because we're so based on the build. I'm going to keep this little boy, the small white chest boy. I'm going to keep this little boy, and I'm going to start gravitating towards more having creams, fawns, and brindles, the standard colors. So this is going to be my new little brindle stud. Still trying to think of a name. So if you can think of a name for this new little guy, he's going to be an up and coming stud. That's a Winston son, and he's staying with us. Look at that little face. I just believe in these bloodlines so much. They're true minis. And until you see them in person, to be so mini and so thick, they're just different. They really are different. So look at that little mini. He's staying with us. And let's show a couple of his brothers. So Jana, if someone wants to lock in one of these brothers that we're showing now, what number?
It depends on which one, but I think what you usually go for.
No, I mean, what's your phone number?
860-209-8883.
860-209-8883. Because we have this tiny little boy. I think he might be the smallest, right?
He's the smallest.
Yeah, he's the smallest.
We call him Mini Zeus.
I don't even know what color he is. Is he like a blue fawn with sable or chocolate?
To tell.
Yeah,
I can't tell. I can't wait till they get older.
We call him Mini Zeus though, because he has the
he's
white.
got all the white down the middle.
Yeah, so hit up Jana if you want to lock in a pup early. These little minis are going to go fast. They really are. And I'll put her number in the description because we're showing 3 Winston litters today.
That's right.
So this is the first of the 3 Winston litters. Aww. So there's little Mini Zeus. He's going to be a fire stud. And then we've got the boy that looks just like mine. You almost can't even tell them apart.
I know.
So this boy and the boy I'm keeping are almost identical. Mm-hmm. Look at that wide, flat little Winston face. So I've noticed on Winston pups, he's throwing that real wide, flat face. Look at that boy. Super fire boy.
He's so chill.
He's fire.
This guy is so chill.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
So sweet.
Look at his face. The dude is just awesome. So there he is. Someone can have a brother to our new up and coming mini.
I think they're twins, except for
They're twins. The boy, put the boy on, keeping him side by side if you can. I want to show you guys how twins they are. So someone's gonna have a twin to my up and coming stud.
Even their ears.
And I'm gonna be showing this boy off all year long as he grows. And there they are.
Twins.
They're little twins. They're twinning. They're so fire. They're such mini fire little. crazy. So these will be, they're like little fawn brindles that carry a copy of blue and a copy of tan points for those that are into that. But I'm just into that mini little build. And then we have one more, right?
Yeah, one more.
So the litter ended up being 5 boys and 1 girl. And Jana thinks this boy's real special too. So
special.
I think he's a AYAT blue fawn like his mom Frida.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. We call him Mini Frida.
We call him. They're all mini something,
They're
right?
mini something.
Mini Winston, mini Frida.
Okay,
Look, he's got a thick leg bones and a big head.
Right.
Yeah, that boy's super fire. He is different because it's like they're all minis. But it's interesting because they're minis, but they're so thick, right?
Exactly.
Like for 2.5 weeks, they're so chunky.
Gosh. They're already over 2 pounds.
Yeah, they're very short, thick legs, short little backs, but those classic smashed faces. I just love it. I think it right now, the market is really flooded with all the different fluffies and colors and fancy, DNA color stuff. And I think the real size and structure is the differentiator. Absolutely. And when I look back in 5 years, I'm going to be so proud we didn't go down the color DNA route and we went for all structure.
I agree.
I mean, 5 years from now, if I have all creams, brindles, and fawns, I'll be happy.
No.
With that kind of build. They're fire. So they're 2.5 weeks. Jana, what's your phone number again? 860-209-8883. You can text her. You can also Instagram message her.
Yes. Jana Rose 3. JANAROSE_3.
Yeah, so you can call, text, Instagram. They're only 2.5 weeks. When they're 6 weeks, I'll probably come back and get more video. And then, we'll get them back. Man, Guapo.
Guapo is a
shout out to you. He texted me. The guy getting Guapo. You're getting a fire little dude. These are different. You're gonna walk these around, and this is where we got the saying, "Not your average Frenchie." Litters like this, extra
Look at
fire.
That face. Look at your
face. Look at that little teddy bear. All right, thanks guys. Let's get you on to the next litter. Guys, here's our rainbow litter at a week old. Doing a sneak peek. We were going to breed rainbow. It was one of our last Forgiato breedings. But little stud Winston natural tied her before I could get to her. So these are Winston times rainbow pups at a week old. That's why I'm showing them now while we show off our Winston pups. We have 4 boys and a girl. That solid chocolate girl is already spoken for. She's going to someone who bought a boy off of Forgiato and Ruby. But we do have these 4 boys that are available. You can contact me at 678-447-7908 if you want to reserve one of these boys. You send $500 to hold your pup, and then when the pup is 9 weeks old and is ready, and you come pick it up, you pay the rest. And all our pups come with a vet health certificate and their AKC papers, full breeding right. We have a solid cream boy here. I was real excited about. Every dog wants to be a Frenchie, and every Frenchie wants to be a cream. There's a solid cream boy, super fire. This boy, I can't really tell if he's a blue brindle or a chocolate brindle. When he was born, I thought he was a blue brindle, but now I think he's a chocolate brindle. And then we have the 2 piebald with chocolate spots males. This boy with the little dot on the top of his head is the smallest of the litter. Tiny, tiny little super micro boy. And then this other boy, look at that face. Classic wide smash Winston face. And you guys know these bloodlines are for really short legs, short backs, and real flat wide faces. Fire little pups at a week old. So since we're showing Winston pups this week, I figured I'd show them early. If you want to reserve one, I think these boys will go fast with the bloodlines that they are, and at such of a steal of a deal price with the full breeding rights that we charge. I know these boys will go fast. They're fire. So again, this litter is off of Winston and Rainbow, and I'm Doug. You can text or call me at 678-447-7908 if you want the bigger piebald and chocolate boy, the tiny piebald and chocolate boy, the cream boy, or the brindle boy from Rainbow. So 4 fire males, would be great as wow factor pets, would be great to add to any breeding program to really, if you want to get, like I was saying, the shorter, more compact, thicker Frenchies. They're just fire pups. Rainbow has that extra flat face, just like Winston does. It's just a fire breeding, fire matchup. So there's our Winston and Rainbow pups. Again, guys, I appreciate you all for watching and for subscribing. After this rainbow litter, we are going to take a couple months off, and then we'll have some more Winston pups coming probably in like a month and a half, 2 months after this rainbow litter. So we appreciate you all. Thank you. And now let's get on. I want to show you one other Winston litter. Little boy is killing it for us. Hey guys, here I am. You guys remember Zeus from Diego and Paloma? What is he, 6 months old now? Tiny little boy coming up on 6 months. And his owners, David and Irene, and their little brindle girl, Lucy. They bred Lucy to Winston, and this is actually the first Winston litter born. They have 3 females and 2 males here that are 3.5 weeks old. So I wanted to show them off. David, you want to hold them up?
Yeah.
Let's hold these girls first. I mean, they are cute.
Got Ginger right here.
This is Ginger, beautiful little fawn. Look at that smashed little face. I just love the bloodlines behind Winston, and I knew his pups would be crazy, but look how wide her little face is. There's little Ginger. All right, and then let's show the solid black girl. This is very rare. This girl is solid black. So all these Winston pups will carry a copy of blue and a copy of tan points because Winston has a copy of each.
She's cute.
But look at that little girl, completely black. I don't see any brindling on her. She's just solid black. Nice face rope, wide little head, 3.5 weeks. I mean, they're awesome. They're all very short-backed and very flat-faced. And then this piebald girl is very striking. Look. Yeah, look at that little wide face and the ropes. I feel like Winston and Gaston and Winston's sister, Winston's aunt, they all have that real flat, wide face and just real stubby legs and short back. That's a pretty girl. I mean, all 3 of those girls, they want to keep one of these girls to raise up and breed to little Zeus, and they're really struggling to decide which girl to keep. And like, they're all about the same bone thickness, short back, flat face. It's tough. And then this little black tri-boy, look at that. Oh, he's so cute. He's a real little, they're all little minis. I mean, consistent little minis. He's super cute. Look at his little face ropes. I love the tan points. Nice, clean tan points. So if you go back, we did a video when we bred Winston to their little brindle girl, Lucy. And she's a small Frenchie, you know. Lucy's a small, nice, structured girl. And you guys know Winston and his bloodlines are super mini. And then what's the other little boy? He's the little brindle boy. Super cute little guy. Look at that. And I found with these brindles, the later tiger markings get more pronounced as they age. I know our little girl Ruby was very dark when she was a baby, and now her sides are like very bright. So they definitely lighten as they age. But you guys see what little Winston's producing. The real deal.
Small too.
Yeah, he's probably man, he's tiny. Who do you think is the most compact of the litter? That's a tough call. They're all very consistent, about the same size. So if you guys are interested in one of these, you know, the first ever litter born off of Winston, you guys see what he's producing. David, what's your phone number?
678-515-6251.
678-515-6251.
Yeah.
So they live in the same city as me. So if anybody picks up one of these Winston pups, and when you're picking it up from their house or they're meeting you somewhere, let me know because I'll come meet you with Winston
that'd be cool.
and we'll hang out when you pick up your pup because we live so close. Like if they wanted to meet at my house or your house or a park, I could bring Winston over
that'd be awesome.
and they could see the dad and they could see the mom, see them all. But awesome little pups. All right. Tay, what's your favorite? If you're picking a pup, Taylor, who are you picking? Honest opinion. Taylor's got an eye for this. Make your choice.
That one.
Which one? Go point. Go touch it. Which one?
That.
Woo! Taylor likes the black tri. He does look a lot like Winston,
Yeah, he
that little
does.
black tri. He's flashy. All right, what about you, Trent? Who's your pick, Trent? Who's your pick of the litter?
I was gonna pick.
Trent's going with the black tri. All right, Wade. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Wade! Oh, it's 3 for 3 on the black tri. These kids love the tan points. Well, Zeus, he's got his little tan points showing through real nice. So look at him at only coming up on 6 months old. Look at the bone thickness on his legs. Man, when you guys breed little Zeus to one of these Winston daughters, woo, it's going to be fire. When you start breeding and you start building that pedigree to where, okay, you got this Diego son going to this Winston daughter, and then dogs that you get to know well, and you see them, all of a sudden you're at like great-grandparent level of all just fire pups. It's awesome. I still think that my pick is this piebald girl. I just, something about that little piebald girl I absolutely love.
Yeah, she's
She's super cute. I always wanted a solid black girl though, so it's tough. And the little brindle boy, I think, is the smallest.
Yep.
And I love the brindles because so many people in the exotic color world are always like no pied, no brindle. But I love brindles because they typically have such beautiful structure. So there they are, the first ever born Winston pups with David and Irene. Awesome couple. Really cool up and coming program. So again, give them a call if you want to lock in on one of these. They're just coming up on 4 weeks old. So when they get a little older, like 7 weeks, I'll have you bring them out to my parents' house and we'll get them running around in the field again. Nice, yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys these Winston pups. They look amazing. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, little peony on a walk. Look how mini she is. That is 14 pounds of a beautiful little mini. And sometimes pics and video just don't do justice on these little minis and how different they are. But I really believe right now, you could find these crazy colors and fluffies a dime a dozen everywhere. But a true little, 14 to 18 pound, put together stout, short leg, short back mini like this is very hard to find. So, that's why I could care less the color. I'm all about, when I say the size and the build, I'm not joking. When I say not your average Frenchie, I'm not joking. Because dogs this size, put together like this, very few bloodlines are like that consistently, and they're very hard to find. I mean, that's why it's crazy, because all puppies look good, but what's that puppy size and structure going to be when it's over a year old? Like little peony here. And you can see it in her rear. Let me try to scoot back here so you can kind of see just overall how short she is. There's Peony walking with my daughter. So it's just a different size. It's a different build when you're really focused on the size and the structure, And to me, that will never go out of style. It's not a fad. It's not, what's hot right now or what you think's going to sell for the most money right now. That's just a quality, really mini, thick little Frenchie. It's just awesome, I don't think that'll ever go out of style. So there's Winston's aunt, little peony, and that's the goal with these future breedings is little minis like this. And what do we know? We know you have to have the mini size female. You just do. Breeding small males to these big females is not gonna produce consistency. So you have to have these mini females, and you have to have the right bloodlines. And man, this little girl just exemplifies what we're after so nicely. Little peony. Winston's aunt, and we're loving these bloodlines. We're loving the way these pups are coming out looking. We really appreciate you all for watching, for tuning in. Thank you, and we'll catch you on the next one.